What made the maid of honor object at her best friend's wedding? Molly and Lisa had been inseparable since second grade. Years of sleepovers, shared secrets, matching friendship bracelets. They'd never taken off. When Lisa got engaged to Evan, she asked Molly to be her maid of honor without hesitation. Molly was the obvious choice. She'd been there through every relationship, every heartbreak, every milestone. Being Lisa's maid of honor wasn't just an honor, it was inevitable. Molly threw herself into wedding planning like it was her full-time job. She organized the bridal shower at Lisa's favorite restaurant with the exact decorations Lisa had pinned on Pinterest for years. She went to every single dress fitting, helping Lisa find the perfect gown and crying when Lisa said yes to the dress. She coordinated with all the bridesmaids, planned the bachelorette party in Miami, and stayed up late, addressing invitations and the calligraphy Lisa wanted. Cake tasting. Molly took notes on every flavors, so Lisa wouldn't forget which combination she liked best. She helped pick out bridesmaid dresses that everyone actually looked good in. She even learned how to bustle a wedding dress on YouTube so she could help Lisa. During the reception, everyone kept saying how lucky Lisa was to have such an amazing best friend. Molly would smile and say, "That's what best friends do." This would be very ironic later on. The rehearsal dinner went perfectly. Molly gave a speech about their 20-year friendship that had everyone crying. She talked about the time they got matching perms in 6th grade and looked ridiculous together, about how Lisa was there when Molly's mom got sick, about how they'd always said they'd be each other's maids of honor. So, Evan kept smiling at Molly from across the table in this weird way, but she ignored it. The wedding day was absolutely the weather was gorgeous, the venue leaned from a magazine, and Lisa looked stunning. Molly helped her get ready, fixed her veil, held her flowers during photos. She stood next to Lisa at the altar in front of 200 guests, watching her best friend marry the man she loved. The ceremony was beautiful. The priest went through all the traditional part, readings about love, vows, ring. Then he got to the part everyone usually ignores. If anyone here has a reason why these two should not be married, speak now, or forever hold your peace. The church was silent like it always was during this part, except this time Molly opened her mouth. "I do." She said it loud enough for everyone to hear. "I object." The entire church gasped. Lisa turned to look at Molly with complete shock on her face. Evan went pale. 200 people stared at Molly, standing there in her champagne-colored bridesmaid dress. "Molly, what are you doing?" Lisa whispered, her voice breaking. Molly looked at Evan. "Not Lisa. Tell her the truth, or I will." Evan's jaw clenched, but he didn't say anything, so Molly did. "We've been sleeping together for 6 months, since March, since before you even picked your dress." The church erupted. People started yelling. Lisa's mom screamed. The priest looked completely lost about what to do. Lisa just stood there frozen, staring at Molly like she was a stranger. "Evan and I are in love," Molly continued, her voice shaking. "Now and helping plan this wedding, because I thought he would stop. I thought he'd realize he wanted me instead. That's why I've been so involved, so perfect, so supportive. I was waiting for him to choose me." She looked at Evan desperately. Tell Lisa you're in love with me, that you want to be with." Evan stared at Molly like she was insane. "What? Molly, you're delusional. We hooked up a few times when I was drunk. That's it." Now it was Molly's turn to look shocked. "No, you said you had feelings for me. You said Lisa didn't understand you like I did. I said whatever would get you to sleep with me," Evan said coldly. "You were easy. You'd come over whenever I texted. Why would I leave Lisa for you?" The truth crashed over everyone at once. Molly had destroyed her best friend's wedding for a man who was using them both. She convinced herself that helping plan Lisa's wedding was somehow part of a bigger story, where Evan would choose her. She'd mistaken being the other woman for being chosen. Lisa pulled off engagement ring and threw it at Evan. She turned to Molly. 20 years of friend, and you threw it away?" Her voice was pure. "You stood next to me every day, helping me plan to marry someone you were